Gouna International Squash Open 2019, men's quarterfinal match. Mohammed ElShorbagy of Egypt to serve, Dessouky of Egypt to receive. Best of 5 games. Lowell. Down, hand out, 1 love.
Oh, what a shot. Dessouky, cross-court drop into the nick.
2 love.
Can someone after the game, someone needs to do the back walls. Yeah?
Yeah?
The back wall after the game. We need someone to do it.
2 love.
Dessouky looking immaculate, and he also likes to know that the court is in immaculate condition. He wants the back wall clean between games.
Yes, he's keeps imagine a very tidy house, and certainly the mirrors in his house will be clean. But it's good to see him back on, and had a long time out with that knee surgery. To say, both these guys originally from Alexandria.
Shorbagy's up volleying, and he's been doing that of late. Joey, very, very quick around the middle in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, Shorbagy will be on this. If you look at the head-to-heads, it's been pretty straightforward, isn't it, for Mohammed ElShorbagy? Actually, no. The average match time. All right, calm down. Let's keep a chill on it. Average match time was they did have a big British Open.
3-2.
But he's never beaten Shorbagy. That's my point, Johnny.
Out. Hand out. 3-all.
Tremendous quality of ball striking already in the beginning of this game, and that is an absolute screamer. Off the back wall, Dessouky has carved this away like there's no tomorrow. Tremendous quality of squash being played already. Forehand side. Steps across on his right foot, Dessouky, and he's just thundering it in.
Hand out. 4-all. 5-4.
Well, the match with Rodriguez apparently was very scrappy, Johnny, between Fares Dessouky and the Colombian Cannonball down at the Gouna Squash Complex.
3-1 for Dessouky.
Yes, lad.
Okay, review. Good.
Safety. 5-4.
11-9 the fourth for Dessouky, but the fourth game was, yeah, there was a lot of decisions.
Well, I thought there was a review situation there, now it's not, but that wouldn't have been overturned anyway.
Six, 4.
Shorbagy's on his game here. He's been able to absorb, that's the kind of pressure that's coming at him, some fierce hitting from out, especially out that forehand side.
5,
It's the second powerful winner.
Slipping loads, isn't he?
He is slipping a bit and he's looking at the floor.
I mean, Shorbagy's footing's been pretty decent. We haven't seen really any slips. There was one with Narongahar, but that was because she was going in on the split. Natural timer of the ball.
Yes, lad.
Whereas Dessouky, technically,
5, 6.
very, very gifted. One of the most gifted technically out there. It's got lovely natural balance. Nothing goes wrong with the technique. It's, if there's any type of question at the very highest level, it's his mental capacity and it's probably his physical endurance, match after match. Mohamed ElShorbagy not leaving anything to chance.
5.
Now Shorbagy's doing it spot on. He's pressing the pace up quite high, high tempo, looking for the volley, but he's not overdoing it. There's a always keeping him check on his control of shot. He's using a lot of the strings as well. Dessouky,
Yes, lad.
especially on that forehand side, he's giving it a good
7,
crunch.
5.
Shorbagy's just patiently waiting for these chances across the middle,
5.
playing the balls on their merits as they present.
Good movement from Shorbagy.
Yes, lad. Please review Dessouky on a yes, lad decision.
Did he get clipped on the knee by Fares Dessouky on the way through here? Let's watch carefully.
No, I think he might have just grazed his knee slightly. Or hit it with the butt of his racket. I mean, it's not a stroke.
Yes, lad decision upheld. Dessouky has no review remaining. Left box, 8-5. Hand out, 6-8.
So this high-ranked player has been slightly in charge, but he knows that the quality and the talent of his opponent are very, very quick to score points if he's off his game at all. So Shorbagy still in control at 8-7, but he needs to make sure that he keeps the ball out of the danger zone, and that's not going to help him at all. It's
8-all. Down.
Another error. This is incredible. Shorbagy's game has just completely
9.
gone off colour,
8.
and Faris Dessouky finds himself in front. Be a little bit surprised.
And out. 9 all.
Can I have a Red Bull, please?
He took his own space.
Sorry. I can't see you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey.
9 all.
Very surprised Dessouky didn't perhaps want to review that or have a look at it, but...
He hasn't got a review.
Okay, that's why.
Well, that's a skill set as far as Dessouky. I mean, it is a joke skill set.
And out.
I mean, that's
10,
way up.
9.
That's very high up, and he's whipped that down. It's loose, but he's the height that he's pulled that down to a winner. Very impressive. Game ball here for Fearless Ferres.
Well, there's a massive danger alert going on here for Shorbagy because Faris Dessouky has not even had to hit that many winners to get to 10-9 game ball, so watch for any sort of loose ball will be dealt with very quickly.
Giving it a really heavy wallop as well, Dessouky. So Mohamed ElShorbagy, the beast, the snort of the beast. Say that's a bit more of a snort, wouldn't you? It's not a proper roar yet.
Yeah, a little bit of steam just coming out the nostrils. Shorbagy's looking in charge in particular. That was a bit strange, I know.
Johnny,
I thought he was going to hit it there as well.
I know, sorry.
What a
Slingshot. He got it, did he?
Did he?
He's appealing, I don't know, he's appealing
it
it.
was double.
He's appealing, we'll have a Gandings. The slingshot didn't look like he'd read it.
I would be embarrassed to carry on. I would be embarrassed.
One. Yeah, it was... hang on.
It was apparently a double, but it definitely wouldn't be cause for embarrassment. It was that close. It wasn't even. It was.
Waiting for the video referee decision.
We're still looking at it.
He said not up. He said double.
Not up. 11-10, game ball.
It wasn't that clear cut. I mean, like you say, it was. There wasn't much in it, but it's given Mohamed ElShorbagy game ball.
Not up. Thank you. Hand out. 11 all.
Beautiful flick. Shorbagy has just become somewhat distracted. He led 8-5. He was in charge and he was keeping things very straight and controlling nicely around the middle. And then he's just let that slip. That's the sort of play he's been using. Fierce exchange there. Ball just dipping there. Faris Dessouky misjudging. He was on his way. He's picked up
And
shots in that front forehand. They were a lot more difficult than this one, Joey.
Yeah, really mistimed his movement. Very rare do you see him off balance like that. And it's another game ball for Shorbagy.
It's been a funny old game, this game. It was very clean hitting early on, and Shorbagy was in charge, and then some unforced errors from him, and just become a little bit looser, and ElShorbagy also just having a look at the floor. He seems to be
Hand out. 12.
sliding on
all.
the floor a little bit as both players are struggling with that a fraction.
Yeah, lovely adjustment there from Dessouky.
No lad. You want a video review?
Yeah.
Players review ElShorbagy on a no-lad decision.
ElShorbagy's in trouble here because he's grabbed a hold of Dessouky, and Dessouky's in the middle of the court. And he's put it into the danger zone, forehand volley area. That's where Dessouky's been so damaging in this game.
No-lad decision upheld. ElShorbagy has no review remaining. 13-12, game ball.
Well, now it's Dessouky's turn to have a game ball opportunity, Johnny.
Well, this game has been well suited to his cause as well, because there's been a fair bit of stop-start towards the back end. Hasn't been horribly taxing to him physically either, so if he would get it, but that's...
Great forehand volley, very Nick Matthew-esque there from the Beast, who's
Hand
got a
out.
wingspan on him. Check this out.
13 all.
Beautifully played. Great shot. Ball width sorted.
Yes, lad. 13 all.
The biggie. Oh, it's wide.
He's in trouble again, and it's a cross court onto the volley of Dessouky, and Dessouky's stance
Hand
on
out.
these volleys is so
14,
strong.
13, game ball.
So another chance here for Dessouky.
Stroke to Dessouky.
And he lost his review, Joey, so
15-13.
Very
game to
costly.
Dessouky. Dessouky leads 1 game to love.
Well, Dessouky takes the first game against the Beast. These two guys battling from Alexandria. 19 minutes. Full Monty there. And it's Dessouky that leads 1 game to love.
yeah, both players really came out and hit their straps early on. There was a tremendous power of quality coming out of the rackets. Both players were using the front of the court nicely. And ElShorbagy seemed to have things sorted with his straight play and getting up on that volley and keeping it well under control up until 8-5. And then he just seemed to get a little distracted between the rallies. He's bending down, checking out his knee, and then in that time, that's exactly when Dessouky sensed his chance, and he came up with some beautiful winners, mainly on the forehand side. And it's his power, on, especially laterally across the court, that worried ElShorbagy. ElShorbagy needs to tighten up and play a little straighter. So 19 minutes, Dessouky 1 love.